Hey, what's going on, YouTube? I'm not bearded, but she's the bobber, and welcome to my channel today. So as you guys know, I'm Nikki the Bombshell Biker, and today I stole the bobber. You guys are probably all familiar with Adventures of the Bearded Bobber, my very handsome man. I also very often refer to him as the Beard. And today he let me take out Miss Tama here, an Indian Scout Bobber. She is a beast. I absolutely love this bike. He absolutely loves this bike. My only complaint about this bike is the position, because I am, like I've said before, I'm a bit taller than he is. I'm 5'9", he is 5'7", and we sit differently. He's got a much longer torso than I do, and so it makes for a much different ride. But all in all, I actually really love his bike. I am super, super jealous. I love the Indian name. I love, everything about this bike. I've never, again, like the seating position is the only thing I don't like. And like, dear Lord, listen to that exhaust. Like, what's not to like about that? When he first got the bike, I was, his first thing was, I gotta get an exhaust, and I was like, it sounds great. Now that he has the exhaust, I get it. Especially because my bike is so quiet. So quiet. I get so many compliments on my audio for my videos, which a lot in part has to do with the Beard and his help, and a lot in part to do with I don't have an exhaust, so my bike is really quiet. Oh, look at it, listen to it. Oh, look at it. Oh, I'm so happy. But today I just wanted to take the bobber out, and I really just wanted to take the bobber out. I have no excuse other than that. Like, can you blame me? Listen to this. It's just great, and it handles so well. A lot of people, I see a lot of videos, is this bike right for a guy? Is this bike too big for a woman? Blah, 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 blah. Look, a bike is good for whoever the hell decides to get onto it. It's your choice. If you're comfortable on it, get it. But with that being said, if you're not comfortable on it, don't. If it's something you can grow into, again, that's your personal choice. I'm not going to tell you what to do, what not to do, what to get, what not to get. First off, I'm not qualified for those kinds of questions. Second, make this turn here. If whatever makes you happy, then get it. This was the Beard's very first motorcycle. He'd never really ridden street bikes before. He grew up on dirt bikes. And personally, I wouldn't have picked this bike for him just because it's a big bike. But I clearly don't know what's happening because he does so well on this bike. He's taken on bikes much bigger than this now, and he does so well. So who am I to say anything about anything, really? But as far as like, if this bike's too big for a woman, well, if she feels like it is, then yeah. Personally, I love it. I want to ride it all the time. I kind of want him to put the mini apes on it, just because for me it would have me sit up a little straighter. Oh, I'm fogging up my windscreen. And to me that would be more comfortable. Like, especially this week, I have had a really bad back spasm going for a couple days now, which is not uncommon for me. All right. What's up, little red car? I am very often taken down for a couple days because I can't get up because it hurts. Doesn't mean I have to stop, being a good girlfriend, being a good stepmom, but it just makes it much more painful. So that's my only issue with this bike. I love the looks I get when I'm on it. I love the way it makes me feel. I just love everything about it. I know it's not a technical reason, but like, you're not here for that because you guys know by now, I don't know that stuff. Let's just be honest. What's not to love about this? Now we've had Fun fact, I've mentioned it before. Her name is Tama. It's named after a county in Iowa where the Beard grew up. And we've had her for about a year now. And he's been so happy with her. Like, we've talked about getting a bigger bike for him. But even with that, it wouldn't be to trade this bike in. It would be to have them both, because he likes this bike so much. And personally, why get rid of one you like? This bike makes him so happy. Why get rid of it? I told him if he puts apes on it, we can trade my bike in to get his Chieftain. The mini apes, not like ape painters, because like I'm not about that life. I'm just not. Like, it works for some people. I am not one of those people. It's too high. Like, again, back problems. Girlfriend's not gonna hang. He has made some upgrades. Obviously, the exhaust. He's made a video about that. He's changed out the seat to a Corbin seat, which feels so much better than the stock seat. Again, he has an install video for that one as well. He also has a quick review on it. I believe it's like the 100-mile review. But what else has he done? He's changed out the foot pegs and the shift pegs as well, also videos. And he's just kind of made it his own a little bit, added a little more flair to it. There's nothing wrong with the way this bike looks standard. It's beautiful. That's what drew him to the bike in the first place. When he first saw this bike, it's all I heard about for 2 months. And then at the end of those 2 months, we got a bobber. Sorry, trying to find that happy place. Which, again, not a problem. I love this bike. The only thing is, I probably won't get on the back of this bike. Our daughter is 11, and she's substantially shorter than I am. And she sits kind of cattywampus. I have very long legs. Where the Beard has a long torso, I have long legs. And I don't think I would sit comfortably, personally. When we rode on the Chieftain together, it felt great. It had a back, and that's my other thing, is a backrest. I need the sissy bar. Again, bad back. I feel no shame about that. Ooh, that feels so good. It just is what it is. I know my limitations. I know my body. And for me, this bike it's not a two-seater for two grown adults. Some people totally can. I have a really big ass, too. Sorry, it is what it is. I giant ass. I always joke I have two asses. So me and my two asses don't want to sit on the back seat, which is very small. But yeah, I was like, so that's, in a nutshell, I really do love this bike. Like I said, if you put some mini apes on it, I may steal it a little bit more, because why not? I'm just going to pull over here for just a second, and we're going to do a quick walk around. This looks like an okay spot. I'll get a little more out of the way here. Turn my blinker. Oops, that's the horn. Just kidding. Sorry. Clearly, I don't ride this bike that often. Nor can I find the foot peg. So, let me open this up. So here's the bike itself. The next thing I think he wants to do is the headlight, because I know he saw the one that Hello Stoked had and he loved it. So I can imagine that being his next one. Here is the Corbin seat with the bomber jacket, which personally, like, of course I love that name. But it feels really cool. No other company has this material, which has made it very hard to find material for the backrest, for the sissy bar. But here's the back seat. Here's my hand. My butt is quite a bit bigger than this, just for comparison. But he's also, I forgot, put on this little saddlebag, which is an Indian saddlebag. He loves it. Only complaint wishes is a little bit bigger, but still. I love the blacked out frame. I kind of wish they had blacked out like the top of the engine there, but I don't think it looks bad by any means. The foot pegs. He tried the mirrors down for a while because I've seen a lot of people do that. it looks really cool, but it wasn't quite as functional as he would have liked. So they went back up. But yeah, again, I love this bike. I absolutely adore her. I love when he, like, oh God, when he roars it up, it sounds so good. You're going to hear that right now. Oh, like, what's not to love about that? So what we're going to do, now you're neutral. Make sure I'm not going to hit anything. Ooh, I need to clean my helmet. All right, so I'm just going to turn this guy around. Like I said, as far as, is it too big for a woman? No. Honestly, my sister is a lot smaller than I am, where I am, 5'9". She's about 5'6", but she's a stronger rider than I am as well. I don't think I'm a bad rider by any means, but she's been doing it longer. I know she could hop on and not have any issue. There we go. So if you like it, guy or girl, hop on, get a test ride. Go talk to your local Indian dealer. We've been so happy with our dealership. It's like talking to a friend that we've known forever. And that's awesome, because especially like when we were doing the demo days and stuff, like for me that was really intimidating, because I've only ridden like a handful of bikes, and when we got there, there was one other girl there, and she rode a much smaller bike than than Lucy, and so like for her, she hopped right on the bobber and she did great. And so I was like, oh crap, all right, well I can do this. I wasn't hopping on the Springfield or anything, which the beard seems to think I can handle. I think I could. I just think I need to get out of my own head more. But like I said, if you want to give this bike a test ride, go. Call your dealer. You won't regret it by any means. You're going to have a good time. You're going to feel really cool on it. And you're going to look really cool on it. And isn't that why we do this? To look really cool. And like Dirty D says, the best accessory you can have on your bike is a cute chick on the back. I'm good on that, but I want to be the cute chick on the front of the bike, not like the headlight. Let's specify. I want to be the cute chick riding the bike on my onesies, looking badass. I don't feel like that's too much to ask, right? But yeah, I was like, so I'm gonna wrap it up here. I'm gonna head back home, spend some time with the cubs before we got to take them back. And the beard, I guess, by proxy. I guess they are his kids. I should probably let him hang out with them. But alright guys, I'm gonna sign off there. But just a quick Happy New Year to everybody. Hope everyone had a safe and happy New Year. And we'll see what the new year brings for videos too. I'm hoping to have a lot more videos a little more regularly. It's been super rainy here lately, which is very uncharacteristic for Southern California. Like it rained from yesterday afternoon through this morning, and I was really bummed because I was like, I'm not even gonna get to ride. I just want to get on the motorcycle. Which most of you are like, I ride all the time. I don't. I just don't. I know my limitations. I don't know what to tell you. But alright guys. So again, have a great day. Stay safe and stay sassy. Bye guys.